Hare Krishna. So today we are going to talk about the mind. You know that there is a saying that empty mind is a devil's workshop. So let's discuss about it briefly. Now there are two things. One is the empty mind, or the second possibility is when our mind is filled with some dirty thoughts, nonsense thoughts, which we do not want, but our mind is always hovering around those thoughts, and we keep on getting disturbed because of those thoughts. So in a way, practically, our mind cannot be empty. Our mind will continuously keep on thinking about something or other. Sometimes we may think something positive, and most of the time we think negative or something bad which we should not think in life. Now, mind is a big problem in itself, and at times we want some healthy solution of how to deal with this polluted mind. To deal with this polluted mind, we need to actually fill our mind with some positive thoughts. The more we fill the positive thoughts in our mind, the more our mind gets pure. So let's take an example of the water and a milk. If there is a water in the glass, which is a contaminated water, and then we have a milk. If we start pouring pure milk in that contaminated water, initially, the contaminated water initially that contaminated water will prevail over the milk. But when we will keep on pouring the milk into that contaminated water, then gradually the milk will take over, and there will be a stage the contaminated water will not be there anymore in the glass. So this is the science of dealing with the mind. We have to continuously pour the pure thoughts in our mind, the thoughts that makes us positive, the thoughts that makes us God conscious in our day-to-day life. Those thoughts will be the healthy thoughts, and eventually the healthy thoughts will take over the contaminated thoughts. Presently our situation is that our contaminated thoughts are taking over the pure thoughts. So for that, we need to get in touch with people who live their life with the positive thoughts, healthy thoughts. That's called as association. The more we live in good company of the people, the more our thoughts become positive and healthy. And gradually, the contaminated thoughts, impure thoughts gets evaporated from our life. This is what the Krishna consciousness is all about. So ultimately, the mission of life should be to come in the contact of people who live their life with the positive thoughts, healthy thoughts in connection with God. That's the only science. There is no other science. We may continuously keep on trying for alternative thoughts, different experiments, but those things will not work unless and until we connect ourselves with the people who live with that positive thoughts, positive mindset, and healthy outlook about God. That will help us very quickly and effectively. So just try out. So empty minds, devil's workshop. Our mind can never be empty, but it always remains polluted with unhealthy thoughts. But yes, we can convert that devil's workshop into divine's workshop. So keep on pouring the thoughts that God has given to us. That will make our life healthy and sublime. So don't worry what is there in the mind as negative. Just start pouring what can be positive. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.